Good morning, happy Monday, and welcome to the distance. My name is Natalie Cabanas, and I am a CrossFit Level 1 trainer, and this is strength training. I'm so glad that you guys are here to join me this morning. I can't wait to get some great work done today. So let's get ready to have some fun. Again, this is strength training, so remember this is fun and functional movements that we work on to fine-tune major muscle groups in our body. This is important for walkers and runners because, believe it or not, we're using so many of those major muscle groups in our body, and we need to work and develop them in different ways other than just running. Good morning, Mom. It's always great to have you. Thank you so much for your support. Just like my mom, who is so dedicated and joins us every week, I want to welcome back all my returning viewers. Thank you for your discipline, your commitment, that I'm not here doing it alone. It makes us all feel better to know that there's somebody out there that's joining us for these workouts. And if this is your first time joining us, I want to give you a warm welcome. Thank you so much for taking your time out of your day to get this workout in with us, and I just really hope that you enjoy it. So just so you know, thinking about what you might expect today, we're gonna do a 5-minute warm-up, a 5-minute quick demonstration of all the movements. Then we're gonna hop into a 12-minute workout today, and then we're gonna end with a couple of stretches, a couple announcements, and I'll send you on your way so that you can start your week very productively. What are you gonna need? So today we're not gonna be using any weights, but you will need a chair. A chair or something to step up on. Or I guess we're not necessarily stepping up on it, but it's something for you to lean on when you're going to be doing tricep dips. So make sure that you have something like that around. You'll need it. You can even use a ledge if you don't necessarily have a chair around. So, all right, well, I'm excited. I hope you're excited. If there's anybody that you know that would benefit from this workout, I'd encourage you right now to just take the link that's in your browser and send it to them, via text messages or over social media. I'm so thankful for the technology that we have these days. It's always great to be able to share something like this with somebody else and help them kick off their week active and healthy. So I'll give you guys a second. I'm going to get my music ready for us to start our warm up. We're going to kick things off with 30 seconds of jumping jacks. All right, you guys ready? Let's do this. 30 seconds, jumping jacks, and go. As you guys do this, make sure you get your arms all the way up. Land lightly on your feet. As always, if jumping jacks are too much, side to side is great. Just warming things up. 5 more seconds, and we're going high knees. All right, and begin. Stand in place. Get those knees up. Try to keep your chest up the whole time. Jams are a little loud this morning. Keep it up, guys. Keep going. Abs should be nice and tight. Get those knees up as high as you can. I like to put my hands as like a little bit of a guide. All right, next up, we're on the ground doing mountain climbers. Plank position, knees to your elbows. Make sure that butt is down or nice and straight, not up. 15 more seconds. Next up, flip on your back. All right, we're doing dead bugs. Ever seen these or heard of them before? Hands are towards the ceiling. Fingers are up tall. Knees are in a 90-degree angle. Opposite hand, opposite leg. We're going to move at the same time, nice and slow, till you get to just above the ground and bring it back. And then switch. This is going to take a lot of coordination. So opposite hand, opposite leg, nice and slow. You basically look like a dead bug. That's where the name comes from. This is warming up our core. Really focus on the contraction in your abs. We've got 15 more seconds. Remember, opposite hand, opposite leg, If that's too much for you, you can isolate the hands, do those first, and then the legs. All right, we're back on our toes. Doing side to side hops, 30 seconds. Keep those feet together, abs nice and tight. Just real easy, side to side. You can even go front to back. The point is that you're just hopping. Getting that heart rate up. All right, next up, we've got alternating lunges with a twist. If you need support, grab a chair around you, something around you. Go into that lunge. We're gonna twist to the right, twist to the left. Actually, let's throw a reach in there. And then come back up and switch to the right, to the left, and reach. Good. All right, now we're gonna do 30 seconds of a tricep stretch. So remember, we've done these before. Arm over your head, grab your elbow, pull it towards your head. I'll go down so you guys can see me better. Remember to push your head back and just feel that stretch. Breathe. All right, alternate to the other side. And pull that elbow back. Reach your hand down your back as far as you can. All right, go ahead and get to the ground if you're not there already. We're gonna do downward dog. So we're in a tabletop position. We're gonna push up onto our feet, put our head through our shoulders, hold for a few seconds, and come back down. We've got 1 minute of this. Do it again. Head through our shoulders, on our toes, and back down. Good, go back up. Push that head through your shoulders. You'll also feel this in your hamstrings. Relax. And back up. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and down. Last but not least, we're gonna do 30 seconds of inchworms. So on your toes, remember inchworms, we're reaching for the ground. We're walking out into a plank position. You can add a push-up at the end if you like. Back to your toes, walking it back in, stand up. Give me one more. All the way out. Woo. That feels so good. Good job, guys. Warm-up is done. All right. Let's move on to our demonstration portion. All right, so today we're gonna be doing 3 different movements, and I'm actually gonna be introducing a new movement, which I'm excited about. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so today we're introducing a new movement. It's gonna be called the pike push-up. So this is actually a movement that can help you build up to developing your shoulders and a lot of your upper body. It's also used to help athletes eventually build up to being able to do a handstand push-up. So that's one of the core movements that we do in CrossFit. And so I wanted to introduce this because I think it's different, it's fun, it works different muscles in the body. I think that it'll be good for you guys to experiment and try yourselves. So here we go. A pike push-up looks like so. I'm gonna use a little towel as my target, and if you have like a pillow or something around, you can too. So the way you're gonna set up is very similar to the position that we were in the down dog. Let me fix my camera real quick because I want you guys to get the best angle possible. Okay, so this is my target for the top of my head. I set up. A great way to go into it is that tabletop position, pushing up onto my feet, and that towel is gonna be about just in line with my hands. It's kind of like up towards my fingertips. So from here, I'm going to lower my head and aim to touch that towel and then push back up. Notice my elbows are going back towards my legs. And I'm pushing my head through my shoulders to finish the rep. My knees are close to being locked out. We always want that. And again, this towel is almost at like a triangular angle. So the towel is not lined up with my hands, but instead it's a little bit just right in front of it. So the idea is that you create a triangle with your hands and your head. So you want to think about touching more on the top of your head instead of this part. And the reason why is because it's going to work to develop your triceps. If you're feeling really ambitious today, I want you to think about challenging yourself. If that's way too easy, if you've done 5 and you're like, Coach Nat, I've got this. Another thing that you could possibly do, and this is kind of like extra credit version for today, is actually doing it elevated on an object. So I'm going to hop up on this chair and put my knees on the edge and set up the same way. So again, you'll see that this almost looks like I'm completely inverted, like if I was going to be in a handstand. So same thing, I'm setting up, but notice when I set up here, I'm going to try to get my hips as much as I can over my shoulders, because that's the kind of position that you're in during a handstand. So from here, you do the same thing. Feet together, head down, through my shoulders. I'm going to move out just a little bit because I almost hit my head on the chair. So play with your position. You'll know what's best. So head down and through my shoulders. So again, that's kind of the RX or the extra credit version for today. If that doesn't work, totally okay, something to work up to. But I encourage you to stay on the floor and do a pike push-up. If none of those are going to work for you today, and you're like, whoa, this is not for me, and it's a little bit too much, then you could always just go back to doing regular push-ups. Either way, we want to work to develop our upper body this morning, okay? So try some pike push-ups. Maybe try, if you're ready, maybe one on the chair. If not, don't even go near it. Remember, safety first is always my #1 priority. So that's going to be our first movement for today. Next up, we've done tricep dips. So just a quick review. So the reason why we have our chair. So tricep dips, the way that you set up on them, remember you can plop a seat on there just to get ready. Our hands are going to go the opposite direction of our body. So we'll put them right on the edge of whatever object we have. We can do them on our feet, which is going to be more difficult, or you can do them on, well, we're still on our feet, but we can bend our knees. This is going to be easier. The closer you bring your feet to the body, the easier it's going to be for you. So you're going to take your butt off the chair. From here, you're going to lower yourself and then come back up. Abs are tight the whole time. You'll know how far to go. It looks like a 90-degree angle, and come back up. Remember, we don't want to strain any part of our shoulders by going too deep. Okay. And then last but not least, we're going to add in a core exercise for today. We're going to do alternating V-ups. So here's a quick demonstration of that as well. Let me move my chair back. Okay. So alternating V-ups, we're going to be on the ground, arms over our head. We're going to go right leg, then left leg. You're going to aim to create a V and crunch up each time. It's okay to lower your feet all the way to the ground in between. If you don't want to, it actually makes it a little bit harder. So to challenge yourself, you could keep your feet elevated the whole time while you're alternating. Try to do your best to keep your arms and your legs straight. If that is too challenging for you, you can always bend your knees, and that will be a little bit easier for you. Okay? So make sure you give me a couple of those too right before we start. Want to make sure that you're nice and warm. So we've done a couple tricep dips, we've done a couple pike push-ups, and we've done a couple alternating V-ups. So we're ready to go. All right, so the workout for today is going to be every 2 minutes for 6 sets. You guys are going to do 5 pike push-ups or 5 elevated push-ups on a chair. And then we're going to move on to triceps, and then we're going to do 12 alternating V-ups. So 5, 10, 12. 5, 10, 12, 5, 10, 12. So every 2 minutes, that's the amount of work that you're gonna do. When you're done with that work, you get the rest of the time to rest until your next set. So do your best to try to complete all of those movements unbroken, and then use the time at the end of the minutes to rest, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's do our best to be mentally tough as physically tough we're gonna be in this workout, because I know I'm throwing in a new movement. So I want you guys to really focus on your form, focus on being positive, and believe that you can do this. All right? Okay, I think we're ready to go. Let me make sure. I'm gonna start off by doing push-ups on the chair and see how it goes. I'm gonna have my little target. I think that can be helpful. If you don't have one, no worries. All right, here we go. Remember to start our watches, because if we don't, it's like the workout never happened. I'll guide you through all of it, so don't you worry. Okay, music up. Let's do this, guys. Let's count it down in 5, 3, 2, 1, and pike push-ups. Give me 5. Here we go. Push that head through your shoulders. All right, into our tricep dips. Remember, choose if you do them on your feet or on your toes. Keep those abs tight. Nice and steady. If you need a break, you can break those tricep dips up 5 and 5. Go back into it. Onto our alternating V-ups on the ground. Six more for me. All right. So we've got 30 seconds of rest. Evaluate how that round went for you. Maybe you need to adjust some things. The pike push-ups too much. Remember, you can always just go down to regular push-ups. We've got 15 seconds. Back to it. 1 set down. We've got 5 more to go. All right, 3 seconds. Get ready. 2, 1. Pike push-ups. Here we go. Keep those abs tight. Push your head through your shoulders. Elbows are back towards your body. Good job. All right. Tricep dips. Maybe this time try to go a little bit lower. Abs are tight. Five for me. Gonna shake it out. Back to it. Remember, the closer you put your feet to your body, the easier it's gonna be. Further away, more difficult. 10 dips, 12 V-ups. Working on those abs. Everybody wants those abs, right? But half the time, people are not willing to do the work. But here we are, getting after it. Want you guys to be proud of the work that you do today. All right, set number 2, 30 seconds of rest. Keep it up, guys. Good job. You've got 20 seconds left. Power through those V-ups if you're still doing them. Remember, you can always bend your knees. It makes it a little bit easier. All right, we've got 10 seconds. We're going into set number 3. After set number 3, we're going to be halfway through. 5 seconds. Set up for your push-ups. And begin. Try to get that head as close to the ground as you can. If you can make contact, that's great. All right, go into those dips. 5 push-ups, 10 dips. I'm alternating between my feet out and my feet in for these dips. I'm doing sets of 5. Keeping my core tight, really focusing on the contraction in my tricep, making sure I don't go too low because you don't want to hurt your shoulders. Everybody's mobility is different. All right, go into my V-ups. Remember, we've got 12. Focus on the contraction in your abs. Really feel it. It's starting to burn, so you know it's working. Good job, guys. Halfway through. That's always a great feeling, right? All right, you got 20 seconds left. 3 sets down. 2 more to go. I'm definitely starting to sweat. I hope you guys are too. It always makes me feel like I'm getting some great work in. All right, we've got 10 seconds. Get ready for those push-ups. Here we go. 3 seconds. Set it up. And begin. Give me 5. Good job. Moving on to our tricep dips. Feet are out, abs are tight. I'm doing best to keep my feet together. You want your whole body to be completely aligned. All right, that's 5 for me. 5 more. Don't forget to control that breathing. All right, 12 V-ups. Here we go. I'm gonna try to keep my feet elevated this time to make it a little bit more challenging. Ooh. Well, yeah, for sure. Having your feet a little bit off the ground the entire time is definitely another level. So try it maybe for a couple reps. All right, we've got 15 seconds. We're 4 rounds in, 2 rounds left. Let's make them our best, right? Perfect form. If I was there recording you, we could make you a demo video for the distance. All right, 3, 2, 1. Back to our push-ups. Go. Head through our shoulders. Abs are tight. Great job, great job. Keep moving. Into our dips, into our dips. Good job, guys. Good job, guys. Remember, we've got this set And just one more, and then we're done. You guys are killing it. Keep it up. Control these tricep dips. Let's not be reckless and just drop our body to the floor, but instead, control that descension. All right, onto my V-ups. Let's keep our feet up again this time. Where are we at? All right, we've got 20 seconds. Our last round is coming up. Here we go. 15. Last set. Remember guys, mentally tough. You can get through the end. Make yourself proud. Feel good about the work that you're doing. Don't just be sloppy. Let's be intentional with our movement. All right? 3, 2, 1. And go! Good job, good job. Go into these dips. My feet are back out. I like to alternate between my feet out and my feet in because I think for me to keep my feet out the whole time would be too much, but it's a good challenge for me. So that's why I like workouts like these at home. I mean, really, it's completely up to you what you do, you know? You don't have to do the same thing every time if you want to challenge yourself. All right, V-ups to finish things off. We've got 1 minute left. Let's get it. Dig deep here. Don't stop. I've got 2 more. We've got 30 seconds left. What do you say? We do some more abs until the time is up. You want extra credit? Join me. We've got 20 seconds. Keep doing V-ups. I'll tell you when to stop. This is the last minute. Let's power through it. 10 seconds. Come on. Extra credit is always good, right? 5 seconds. You can do it. Give me 1 more rep. And time. Heck yeah. Good job, guys. We did it. A new movement. All right, let's just take a second, get some water. I want you guys just to focus on, in these next couple minutes, just really sit and be proud of the work you just did. That's all your job is just to sit and really take in just the work that you just accomplished. Very proud of you. I know attacking new movements that you've never done sometimes can be overwhelming or a little scary. So if I was there, I'd give you a virtual fist bump. Great job. All right, so let's stretch things out. We're gonna do 2 poses to close things up today. The first one is gonna be child's pose. So we're gonna be on the ground. Let me move this out of the way. All right, we're gonna be on the ground like this. Go ahead and sit back onto your feet. Reach your hands out right in front of you as far as you can. And sink your head through your shoulders again. Really actively stretch out your arms. Your elbows should be locked out. Press your head through your shoulders. You should feel this in your lats and your shoulders. Should feel really great. Give me a deep breath in. And exhale, and maybe sit a little bit deeper into that stretch. All right, stay down on the ground because the last stretch that we're gonna do is down there as well. This time you're gonna stay on your belly, and you're just gonna lift up the front part of your body on your elbows. If you have more than that, try to lift up onto your hands. Squeeze those glutes. Stretch your head to the ceiling. Slowly and gently come back down to your elbows or come all the way back down to the floor. That should have felt really good in your lower back. This is a great exercise to do, or a great, really, yoga pose to do. So, I just want to take the time to thank you guys so much for joining me today. It's never the same without you. We're ending 8:32, just so you're aware of the time. Remember that you can always join my coworker, Justin Gaiman, on Wednesday mornings at 8 a.m. for plyometrics training. We appreciate you guys joining us each and every week on the distance. Remember, if you ever have any feedback, you can always share it with us at thedistance@atlantatrackclub.org. Again, if you feel like somebody would benefit from this workout, take the link from the browser and send it to them, guys. We really appreciate it. More than anything, we just want to keep people active and healthy during this time, right? And again, you can always stay up to date on everything that's going on with the distance by following Atlanta Track Club on social media. All right, guys, super excited to have you this morning. Great job. Proud of each and every one of you. You should be proud of yourself. Make sure that you go and hydrate, and that you go and refuel and get a good breakfast that has some proteins, some good fats, and some great carbs, some fruits and some vegetables. All right, we'll see you again next week. Can't wait. Gonna have something special again in store for you. See you then.